I was online the other day when I came across an article on the Daily Dot. It's basically a quiz on who said it, a member of ISIS or one of the stars of Duck Dynasty. I thought it would be interesting if my audience took the quiz, so I'm providing a link in the description section. I got 3 or 4 wrong when I took it. When someone says something like, if you simply put your faith in religious figure, yours and mine and everyone else's problems will be solved, and the next time we see you, we will say, you are now a brother, our brother. So then we look at you totally different then. It's pretty much impossible to know offhand whether you're listening to a radical Islamist tucked into a Middle East, middle-of-nowhere sandy bumfuck, or a Christian fundamentalist clutching a Bible in one hand and a rifle in the other. The ironic thing about these two groups is that, for all their antagonism towards one another, they're essentially the same. Hate fags? Check. Hate evolution? Check. Hate freedom of religion and speech? Check. You must be a religious fundamentalist. Ding ding! We have a winner. It seems that if ISIS converted to Christianity, or if Phil Robertson and his cronies converted to Islam, they could have a grand old time preaching hate and discontent together as one united front of bigotry. I hate to toot the atheist moral superiority horn here, but when was the last time an atheist blew up a building in the name of the flying spaghetti monster, or beheaded a theist for daring to believe in God, or threatened people with death for drawing cartoons they didn't agree with, or asked for tax exemptions, or demanded that pseudoscience be taught to impressionable school children because scientific fact contradicts religious superstition? Rarely does a day go by where you don't hear religious people whining about the good old days when they had total power and control over people's lives. Yeah, it sure does suck that people have the freedom to make their own life choices and come to conclusions based on logical sound reasoning or even just their own thoughts and value systems. Instead of a big book of fairy tales written thousands of years ago in a desert by people who had very little knowledge about the world or the universe compared to what we have uncovered today using the lens of scientific, skeptical inquiry. The Islamic State and the Duck Dynasty states of America believe that we should just put total faith and obedience into their archaic holy books, because why think for yourself when you can have others do it for you? I have no problem with religious faith. I have no problem with people believing what they feel makes the most sense to them. But when you impose your religious values on the rest of us with no stronger basis than, we've got this book, and you have to believe it, because if you don't, we're your enemies, that's when I take issue. Freedom of religion inherently means freedom from religion, because if you can't make the choice not to believe, then you have no choice at all other than which imaginary deity you want to praise and obey. And they're all the same. They hate the same things, they disapprove of the same things, and they all have moral codes based not on empathy or social cohesion, but on adherence to the seemingly random whims of their patriarchal sky daddies. So who said it? Christian fundamentalists or Islamic radicals? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. They're two different heads on the same hydra. I'm the Amazing Atheist. Peace the fuck out. New Amazing Atheist shirts are now available on Teespring. Check out the link below to get your shirt today.